Good, the Bad, and the Ugly was directed by Sergio Leone and was released in 1966. So The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly has become a staple in pop culture. Even if you haven't seen it, you know what it is. Almost everyone has heard the theme music, and the score is right up there with Star Wars, and Jurassic Park, and The Godfather, and Indiana Jones as one of the most recognizable scores in cinema history. And if anyone asked me what my favorite Western of all time would be, it would definitely be The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. So The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly focuses on the man with no name, played by Clint Eastwood, which is probably his most iconic role to date. He forms this unlikely partnership with this guy named Tuco, and it's a race against time for them because they have to find this Confederate cache that a soldier buried in the desert, and they have to find it before this sadistic criminal does. The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly is about as perfect as any movie can be. I love this movie. And man, Clint Eastwood, that dude can act. And he's still alive, and he's still making movies in Hollywood right now. He's 88 years old. Like, that dude's a legend. I can't imagine anyone else as the man with no name except Clint Eastwood. He embodied this character so well. He is to this character what Julie Andrews is to Mary Poppins, what Harrison Ford is to Indiana Jones, what Johnny Depp is to Jack Sparrow. I can't imagine anyone else as this character except Clint Eastwood. Another thing I love about The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly is the cinematography. The cinematography in this movie is some of the best I've ever seen in any movie, ever. My favorite shots in this movie are the ones during the shootout scenes when the camera focuses on the eyes of the characters, and it makes it more badass and more suspenseful and more unique. And those shots have been satirized so much in movies and TV shows, and that shows how big of an impact this movie has left on cinema. Another thing about this movie is it's a very suspenseful movie. The second the movie starts with its opening scene, it's intense, and it gave me chills down my spine. Sergio Leone did such a phenomenal job directing this movie, and the shootout scenes. The shootout scenes are some of the best I've ever seen. Now, there are so many memorable scenes from The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. It's such an iconic movie. And picking a favorite scene is like picking your favorite child. It's too difficult. But if I were to pick one specific scene to be my favorite, it would probably be the final shootout scene. No spoilers, but I think it is one of the greatest sequences in cinema history. It's so exciting, it's so suspenseful, and it's unpredictable. Like, you just sit there and you're just like, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? I'm eager to know. So overall, guys, what else is there to say about The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly? It's an iconic classic. I think it is the greatest Western ever made. And even if Westerns aren't your cup of tea, I still recommend checking out because I think you'll find some enjoyment in it. I give The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly an A+. So if you have seen The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, what are your thoughts on it? Or what is your favorite Western of all time? Whatever it is, just leave your comment in the comments below. And if you want to see more of my videos, just be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more great content.